Sorry for the delay. So the project is there, guys. Mine looks to be a very good project. Actually, me, I don't usually recommend, but it looks to be a very good project. Please think about it. It is in the chat. Sorry for the delay. All right. So the project is there. Okay, so let me share my screen and let's go to ascending and descending triangles. When it comes to technical analysis, ladies and gentlemen, support and resistance is the main deal in everything. And if someone could master how to do support and resistance, the rest of the trading aspects that we talk about is just a walkover. Okay, last time we looked at double tops, double bottoms. Today we just want to look at ascending triangle, and if all goes well, maybe symmetric triangle. But actually, me, I want to keep things very simple. Support and resistance. Let's start with the horizontal support and resistance. One of the main areas or categories. Okay. Sometimes Zoom can be very disturbing. Get on and off, but I'll use here because it seems it's not responding. It has really taken much of my time. But then let me try to see if I could better use my phone, although it will be less effective, but I will move. It looks Zoom is disturbing me, but let me try for the last time. Let me try for the last time. Okay. Oh my God. All right, so let me try to use this other device because I've taken over 30 minutes dealing with one thing and it's not working out for me. I don't love it when something over misbehaves. All right, let me see if I'm now good to go. Okay, if you can see my screen, give me one in the chat. People are in my chat saying that someone is saying the mining project is on a testing, cannot allow registration. I don't know. But it allows you, maybe it's your network. It's not, by the way, people already mining. I believe you could take it seriously. Okay, let's look at ascending and descending triangles. Okay, remember, we described and said we have what we call horizontal. Spelling may not be right, but I hope the point is clear. Support and resistance. I'll change my color. Horizontal support and what? And resistance, which means a horizontal line, which is this. And we also talked about diagonal. The spelling might not be right. There is an N around here. Diagonal support and resistance, which we have also described. And the diagonal line is something like this. It is a diagonal line. Okay, and now you find that the market, so I'm gonna now remove my drawing so that I make things clear. So this is a horizontal line, and this is a what? A diagonal line. Now you are trading, and you find that the market moves from below, goes up, touches your line, comes down, touches your line, goes up, touches your line, comes down, touches your line, goes up, touches your line, comes down. Ta-la-la, 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 ta-la-la. Then expect the market to continue going down. So this is a flat support or a horizontal support. And so this one is a diagonal. Even if you could draw maybe another one like this, maybe you drew this and this was your support, and this was your resistance. But now you draw another diagonal to touch those few points that are in between, which could be, by the way, a parallel channel. Maybe you drew a parallel channel, and you find that the market is moving in between these. So this is called a descending triangle. This one is what we call a descending triangle. Yeah. This is what we call a descending what? A descending triangle. Now, here, once you see this being formed, understand that the market is going down. If you are a trader of futures, then just look below and find a support line and create a sell. Okay, I know slowly with time, I believe we shall be introducing features, especially those that are in Royal Queue, because they are this is the last time I'm dealing with this. People should not continue asking me, drop me the link. This is the last time. I want to focus on why I'm here. Okay. I want to focus why I'm here. So, okay, now let's go to, that was the descending triangle. Let's go to the ascending triangle. I'm not sure about the spelling because I'm not an Englishman. Because even when I was trying to read the British English of Russia versus Britain, I didn't understand anything. So still the same thing, we shall draw this. This is our resistance, and it's flat, and we shall draw a diagonal line. This would be our diagonal line. And you find that this time around, the market comes from up, touches our line. The direction of the market matters. Touches our line, okay? Then we are seeing a movement. A movement. Now we expect the market to basically be able to. So the market moves, touches this line, goes here, touches this line, goes here, touches this line, goes. You expect now the market to move up. And this is the ascending triangle. And once it breaks this, we buy. Once it breaks here, we buy. Because we are sure that the market has broken our support. So we have looked at the ascending triangle, the descending triangle. I want to draw another one called the asymmetric triangle. Then we go practical, then we shall be done. We have what we call the symmetric triangle. although I did not want to go into this because symmetric triangle. And here, um, but okay, I may leave this because I might cause a lot of confusion. I don't want to go into so much. Let me keep things simple. Let me leave this and then I go to trading view. I will find a way of sharing it in a simple way, because our role is to try to make sure that we make the trading as simple as possible. So let me now go to trading view and we start the practical move. If you can see my trading view, give me one in the chat. If you can see my trading view, give me one in the chat. Okay, so my screen, all indicators are off. All indicators are off. All indicators are off. There is a coin I said you could trade it now at 46%. It is called COS. I see it is doing fantastically, magnificently well. But me, what I have taken is enough. Because, guys, ah, yes, it is going, and it is what's going to happen in the bull run. People who ask themselves, what will happen in the bull run? This is what will be happening in the bull run. And sometimes you may fail to trade. That's why we are saying that you keep on compounding your money so that by the time we are in the bull run, you have enough capital and we are pressing our coins in cycle. Give me one in the chat if I'm clear. Give me one in the chat if I'm clear. That's why we are saying compound your money, be very serious, build the capital, so that once we get in the bull run, you press your coins in cycle. Give me a two in the chat if I'm clear. Because this is what's going to happen. How many of you can agree with me that this trade is hard to deal with? How many of you can agree with me that it's hard to trade this coin? How many can agree with me that it is hard to trade this coin? Let me know. How many can agree with me that it's very hard to trade this coin? How many can agree with me? It's very hard to trade this coin. Very hard. Because generally, unless you get to small time frames like 15 minutes or 5 minutes time frame, it's very easy for you to get caught along the lines. And unless you have good capital, maybe you come here in 5 minutes or maybe in 1 minute and wait for a strong retracement, but it's very easy for you. So you need to wait for some retracement, especially because sometimes when you chase it, it might chase you. Hey, because this is gonna happen, ladies and gentlemen, in the bull run. That's why we are really encouraging you to work very hard now, develop capital, so that you have no issues. Look at CFX. Look at CFX. And it's gonna happen in the bull run, guys. All your small supports and resistances have been broken. Coins are forming new highs. everything is not working out and you are like, what's the problem? Okay. Okay, so we are gonna put our focus on this coin called the injector plan or injective. I don't know where the injector plan comes from, but I think injector plan is coming from my medical background. I'll request it to get out of my head. Okay, so this is a 4-hour time frame, and this is a free chart. Let me remove everything. Okay, this is a free chart. This is a free chart, and our first step we said is to draw horizontal lines. Okay, horizontal line. I see something. This I've never used this, but let me see how it works. Oh, why does it open up with this now? Okay, let me see. All right, let me just remove everything. Just a minute. Okay. Now, our first step is to come here. Okay, our first step is to come here, look at this lowest point. We can have a broad spectrum market look. Just a minute. We can have a broad spectrum market look if we want to do a thorough analysis. This is when you want to look at the market a little bit better so that you could do a thorough analysis. This is 4 hours, which means it's a bigger time frame. And this is news, what is happening on this cryptocurrency, and that is fundamental analysis. And injector protocol will hold, this is a question and answer on X on 26th of January, which is a past date, date is 29th. Injector plan is to be listed, injective protocol to be listed on Bitflex on 25th, which was a few days ago. And injective to enroll crypto analysts predict massive. So these are news that are happening on the injective protocol. But now we need to basically, if we want to do our technical analysis very well, we need to have a broad spectrum picture. And like we say, if you don't remember, I want to remind you that when we want to trade, one, we want to discover the trend of the market, and that is important. Then, can we all see that this, then we look at area of focus. Then we draw our support and resistance to find what we call areas, or what you call exit, area of execution points, in short. And when we talk about execution points, we are talking about entry and what? And exit. And when you decide to be a trader, there are certain things we need to look at. One, control your emotions. What do I mean by emotions? If you draw your support here, and you draw your resistance here, and you enter from here, when you see some red candles, don't sell your trade. As a trader, you just need to be patient as long as you did a good, thorough technical analysis. Give me one in the chat if you are clear. Give me one in the chat. So control your emotions. And then the other thing is that be patient. Traders, usually so many traders get annoyed on their lines of trading. But I have a question. When you analyze your coin from here and you decide to take your profit from here, had you agreed with this coin when it will reach your take profit? I need some answers in the chat. Had you made an agreement with this coin when it will deliver your profit? Some answers in the chat. Then I don't see reasons why you become emotionally attached to the coin. That it has overlaid, it is killing. For example, there was a good coin. Let me see if I could see it. That most of us are in, and this coin is, I'm going to come back to India. It looks more. Someone was killing me in the weekend. There was a good coin. It gave like 2 entries, and then later it misbehaved. This coin is here. You see, if you had drawn your support at this area, anybody on the call would agree with me that all of us could see a reversal. How many of you could say this was a very good reversal if you could consider this and you consider this? How many of you agree with me that this move here was a very good reversal? Give me some answers in the chat. Let me see if I could widen my screen. Someone saying it's not clear. How many of you could agree with me that this was a very good reversal? Let me know in the chat. Because people, you become emotionally attached to us for nothing. This and this, according to your skills so far. How many for you could see that this was a very good reversal? Because I want to deal with people's emotions. Because sometimes people get tough on you for nothing. How many of you see this was a very good reversal? And the market started to move from this point up to here. I don't know what has happened with the project. Then we see downward movement. So when you are trading, and sometimes the market goes against you, don't become emotionally attached to the trade. Okay, just be patient, because I believe this trade will reverse. It's now trying to form a consolidation, and once it will break it, it will reverse. Okay, so let me get to my ascending and descending triangle. Okay, then I can use this coin, but I wanted to use the injector plan. Oh, sorry, injective. I don't know why this coin I call it injector plan. Why is family planning into my head this morning? Okay. Now we all can see, because we said our first step on trading is to identify the trend. We all can see that this is an upward trend, or an uptrend in short terms. And if this is an uptrend, if we want to, the trend is found area of focus. This is our area of focus. All this is our area of focus. Then we are going to go for execution points. We are going to look for support and resistance. People can insist on small points. Someone is busy in the chat, the baby is still young. People can insist on small points and they make them huge. And then I've already moved on. But for you are still on the thing. I've already moved on. I'm already on support and resistance. No, someone is on the bed. But you want to mean some of you nothing passes you. Once something has passed, it has gone. Move on. Someone insists on the point, on a point, in a point. And we continue. So we are going to draw. We are going to draw our rectangle. We are going to draw our rectangle at this lowest point. Then we all can see that in this area, the highest point is this one. So this is the current price, but the highest point is this one. Give me one in the chat if you can see. The current price is here, but the highest point is here. Okay, so we are going to also look at that. Although we could say this is the current price, we look above the current price. We're going to do that, but basically we do not want to over risk it, so we shall also look at this small area here. Remember, okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, so this is our support, this is our resistance. But above this support, there is an area where the market was resisted, and it is above here. Okay, so we are going to put our rectangle still at the highest point where the market was resisted, and in this area it is here to the close of the green candle at the top. We could go up to around there to get a more specific area, and there we go. Now, after we have been able to construct this, we are going to draw a line. We are going to draw a line below the candles, because we say when the market is on an uptrend, we draw our support line below the candles. And so we are going to bring our trend line, press it at the swing low or any lowest point that we want, and then stretch it to that point. And we are done. So, in short, if we move from the 4 hours and go to the 30 minutes, if we move from the 4 hours and go to the 30 minutes, you could now be able to see what we have been describing. Let me see if I could find that. Okay, the path, good. You could now see that from this point to that point, to that point, to that point, okay, the market is trying to form a, no, it has stopped along the way. But let me pick it again. Okay, who can be able to see that the market is, I may not be so much straight. Who can see that the market is moving below our line, trying to form areas of support, but sometimes it touches it, sometimes doesn't touch it. Who can be able to see that? Sometimes it is touching it, but it's moving below our line. Then later here it touches it, moves up a little bit, touches it, moves up a little bit. Give me a 2 in the chat if you can see that. It's not it's never a perfect line because it is trading. We may not be able to look for perfect points, but who can be able to see the move of the market below our line? Okay, and so if we squeeze it a little bit better, it brings out the picture. So once the market, because that's where my main point is, what has happened? Yeah, that's true. Thank you, my brother. someone was writing to me that the coming bull run is going to be the biggest. And ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to lie to you. This is going to be the biggest bull run. I have so many factors. Today I'll talk about the power of if you follow me on my social media platforms, I shared when you go to the website of BlackRock is now advertising Bitcoin. But what is going to happen starting today is that Google, the #1 leading advertising program in the world, is going to allow ads that are talking about the Bitcoin ETF to start running. Hey, this is crazy, guys. These guys are too serious. So we believe that the best is yet to come. Now, we have our support, our resistance on top. So before we decide to continue trading, we needed to wait. We need to wait for the market to break our resistance. Give me one in the chat if I'm clear with that. And we say the break is when a green candle starts below, closes above. A green candle starts below, closes above, then a red candle also closes above. This is what we call a breakout. My role is to share where if signals deliver or not, it's not my responsibility. But there are guys I know that are very good with current price signals. For them, they chase them, but not me. I don't trade them so much, but Paul love them. Me, I will share, but I'm not sure whether they will deliver or not. But I remember in one of the classes I did of wallet management, I said that if you have your capital and you basically manage it well, what I mean by managing your capital well, because I see someone is saying, are you advising us not to trade? No, I advise you to trade, but me, I don't trade them. Not because they are not good, but I don't love chasing the market. But this is what I say, okay? Get your capital. You know, some of you forget. Get your capital. I don't matter how much it is. Divide your capital into 3. When you divide your capital into 3, you could say, if you are greedy, you'll trade 2 signals of preset price and 1 signal of current price. So this capital is for current price signals. When you float, you get silent. And someone give me 4 in the chat if you have understood. When you float on this or on this or this, you get silent. You wait until they will deliver. Give me 1 in the chat if my message is home. If you are greedy, give me 1 in the chat. But if you are not greedy, you could say, I'll divide my capital into 3. And then I will trade. One signal plus the current price. 1 signal plus a current price. Then I'll remain with this third capital unused. So that if today I get stuck in all these 2, tomorrow I have something to trade with. Give me a 2 in the chat if you have understood. It is called wallet management. All you could say If you don't manage your wallet, you can't trade. Or you could say, I have, now here that is where people with low capital can't. I have $10,000. I will divide my $10,000 into two, and I will only expose of $5,000. And I remain with $500, $5,000 unused. So today, I will divide this 5,000 into three, trade signal 1, trade signal 2, trade signal 3. And when this one delivers with the current price, I'll enter another one. When it delivers, I 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 enter another one. These ones I'll use for preset. If these don't deliver today, the next day I'll use this. Give me a 5 in the chat if I'm clear. It's called wallet management. Give me a 5 in the chat. If that is not your approach, you can't trade. Now, I have a question. Is it important for you to have good capital? Because this is where now people become a problem. I'm in this coin for a very long time. I will look for you. You are frightened. Oh, come in my chat. I'm in this coin for a very long time. You are joking. I'll look for you. You look for me on what? One day, oh, my throat. Take out your nonsense. People come in my chat. Take out your nonsense. I'll look for you. No. I'm in this coin for 1 week. You will see me one day when I'm very tough. I told someone, shut up. If you don't know what you are talking about. Take away your emotions. If you don't manage your capital, I have no way of helping you. One day, you will see me on your home. Why frightened? Go and speak to the other scammers. But you want to deal with me, I'll deal with you. Don't joke. So, capital management. So, do not overtrade. Do not overtrade. Some of you, as you are trading, you develop the fear of missing out, the FOMO. It's very bad, guys. You develop FOMO, fear of missing out. You had divided your capital into three, your 5,000 into three, and you know each coin maybe, I don't know, you are going to use like, let me say $1,500. And along the line, because the current price is delivering, you get $3,000. And then you press them in one coin as the first buying amount. No, people with $100, you can't divide what you don't have. I hope I'm clear with people with 100. If you have 100, one coin. If you have 200, two coins. If you have 300, three coins. Am I clear? 500 divided by 3. But you have 50, 100. You can't divide what you don't have. Give me a 5 in the chat if I'm clear. Because this is where most of you cry from. You can't divide what you don't have. $20. Julius, I have 40. Can I divide? You can't divide what you don't have. Give me a 5 in the chat if I'm clear. More capital, more flexibility. Less capital, less flexibility. Then you tell someone, divide your capital. It tells you, Julius, you don't wish me well. He gets all these $300. He breaks them as current price on a current signal. It delivers. He posts in the group, sold. It delivers again, sold. It delivers again, sold. He enters. He gets caught. Then you find them on social media. Hey, that business is a scam. There is a problem called floating loss. All your money gets caught in the coin. Since I joined in December, I've been on that coin since January, since I got started. It is a fake business. Then I comment, hi. Then someone makes a lot of writing. Then I say I don't have time for you. You see, they even don't respond. You see, they don't even respond. They don't. Now, what do you want me to tell you? Do what you are supposed to do in the right way. Or else you will suffer. And I don't have any headache. Let's get back to our topic. So before you become excited about your trade that you want to pick, this one that you have been able to analyze very well, ladies and gentlemen, you need to wait for what we call a breakout. But before we look at the breakout, ladies and gentlemen, you will agree with me. Now that is the ascending triangle. We have drawn it in the 4-hour time frame, and we have seen the response. And we have seen the response of the market in the 30-minute time frame. Give me a 6 in the chart. Give me a 6 in the chat if I'm clear. So that was the ascending triangle. I want to go to another point. I watched those videos and no one explains how it is a scam. They just say it is a scam because their money is still in the coin. Thank you. I now want to go to the descending triangle. Then I move away. Okay. So I'll use this coin as our learning example. This is our area of focus. Give me one in the chat if you can see this coin. And the following are key. What is the trend of the market? What is the trend, guys? What is the trend? What is the trend do you see here? Give me the name of the trend. The trend of what we have. Give me the trend that we have. Okay, thank you. One. So we have a downward trend. And I believe what we are going to be able to draw is what we call a descending. We are going to draw a descending what? A descending triangle. Okay, so first, having seen our trend of the market, that the coin is on a downward trend, we are going to look for areas of support and areas of what? Of resistance. And I want to repeat for you. How do you draw support and resistance? Just a reminder to you guys. One, get your horizontal line, look at the current price. This is the current price of the coin. I will draw the line. If you are not good at this, that is what you are supposed to do. Look at the current price. Then look below the current price. Where was the market supported before? And then look at the current price above where was the market resisted. Give me a 6 in the chart if you understand that. Go to a coin. If you don't know how to draw support and resistance, look at the current price. So look at the current price, then look below. Where was the market supported at this point? This is where the market supported. There are many, but we go to the nearby, and this is the first nearby area. And so this is this. So I look at this swing low, stretch it to the close of the ready candle at the bottom. Now, if you are trading features and then you enter from here, then you are predicting the market to stop here. So that's what they call a sell, but I'm not going to that. Then from here, This was your what? Your support below. But when you look back in the past, can we all see this area here? If we all look back in the past, can we see this area here? This area. Because you see the market broke in here, resisted here, came down here, resisted again, came down here and broke. Could we see this area here? So we could not take this area for granted. Give me one in the chat if you can see this area. This one. It doesn't mean that the market might stop there, no, but it is an important area. Drawing support and resistance helps you to monitor. So I will not take it light. Now, also, come on top. Now, when you are drawing the descending triangle, you have so many options. And I'll find one. So many options. And one of them, apart from drawing the line, you could draw what we call a parallel channel. Now you are drawing the parallel channel to the downside. So that is your highest point. You stretch it and look for 2 to 3 touches. It's up to you. 2 to 3 touches. And there you go. Then stretch it to the lowest point. And I've taken this point here and this point here. But I could go in for a bigger area. Then after drawing this, so someone is asking himself, now where is the descending, where is the triangle? The triangle will start from this point. I told you in trading, you have so many options from here to any of these two, either here, this becomes the line, or here. Because once I consider this, you know, this was a major support. Who agrees with me that this was a major support? It had this point, 1, it had this point, 2. Give me one in the chat if you can see that. That this was a major reversal point. It had this point and it had this point. But I don't know what happened. Maybe it needed some fundamental analysis. Then you can move away. You can move away from 4-hour time frame. Then you go, if it is 4 hours, go to 30 minutes, not in 1 hour. And this could give you a better picture of what is happening with this particular coin you are trading. And still you can go ahead in a lower time frame, maybe 15 minutes or 30 minutes, and draw support and resistance in those small time frames. Give me a 2 if I'm clear. Sometimes it may not come out as you expect, so you need to go back and look at these lower time frames. Look at these lower time frames and find areas where the market is being respected, or where the market is being respected by support and resistance. And then someone is saying, when should I trade? You should only trade, ladies and gentlemen, you should only trade if the market breaks your resistance. Because generally you can always see with your naked eyes that this coin is coming down. We say that a breakout, can you see guys? This is a red candle which was showing a reversal, but there is also another red candle that is closing below. If it closes below, then you can be sure that this coin is still going down. And you don't need to trade. We had traded here, around here. Although now we're on floating loss, we had traded around here. because the market had shown signs of what? Of reversal. Things just changed. And our next support is here. The coin is going to go up to here. Unless otherwise, the market reverses and closes above here. Are we learning using parallel channels, support and resistance? Any question? Because I'm not coming back on this topic. Any question? Because I'm not coming back on this topic. The same stuff here. Who can see here? Can we see here, guys? And give me reasons in the chat why we are not trading. Why are we not trading here? Why don't we enter from here and plan to make our exit from here or in these small supports? Anybody with an answer? Why are we not trading here? Some answers in the chat. Yet, this was support, this was resistance. Thank you. Because it has failed to break our resistance, things can change, guys. And it gets back here. So we are waiting. But we can still have an earlier entry in the market if we go maybe to 30 minutes and look at it. You see, even in 30 minutes, there's no breakout. And someone give me a 2 in the chat if you can. So that also in 30 minutes here, there is no breakout. The market has refused to break our what? Our resistance here, guys. We can only trade if it breaks our resistance and forms a green candle and a red candle and gives us a confirmation. But before that, we can't trade. Before I come to the end of my call today, I want to end with 5 points. I want to end with 5 points. Or what I call the 4 ways of making money in trading. And that will mark my sharing for today. So I'll stop sharing my screen. Then tomorrow, I will just now move on to indicators. So these are what we call the 4 ways sorry guys, the 4 ways you can make money in trading. Don't focus on my handwriting. It's very ugly, but focus on the information. 1, the breakout method. The breakout method. The breakout method is a key trading aspect that once you draw your support and draw your resistance, and you look at current price, and this is your resistance, this is current price, you could make entry here, plan exit here. These are margin calls. What are you using? Support and resistance. But from this resistance, you drew another resistance above here. Once the market breaks this resistance, you expect the market to get here. It's called a breakout method. Give me 1 in the chat. Give me 1 in the chat. If you have understood that, give me 1 in the chat. That is the trading aspect. 4 ways of making money. 1 is called the breakout method. So once you look for the breakout, a trader after a break of a key level, it is important. So you have drawn your support and resistance. You see in the past, the market was resisting or was being supported. then it comes down, okay? Then this becomes resistance, this becomes, then the market comes down, then it breaks this, then you expect the market to move from your support to your what? To your resistance. Give me one in the chart. So they give me a 4 in the chart. So a trader, take a trade after a break of your key level. And that's the most key point here. Take a trade after people are kidding me. After a break of your key level. What is the key level, Julius? It's a big question. What is the key level? What is the key level? Because that's where now the confusion gets confusing. What is the key level? Let me just find one trade here for you guys. Share screen. Let me take this. Let me go to 4-hour time frame. Can you see, guys, that I had done my analysis here? Give me one in the chat if you see I had done my analysis here. Give me one in the chat if you can see that I had analyzed this coin called course. You know, some of you. Give me one in the chat because I've not drawn this now. Give me one in the chat, and I want to tell you something. Give me one in the chat. Give me one in the chat. Who of you can see that this was a key level? Who of you can see that this was a key level? How many of you can see that this was a key level? How many of you can see that this was a key level? Give me a 4 if you can see. So, as a trader, take a trade after it has broken your key level. And so, if it had broken my key level here, I will take my profit from here. And this would be my take profit. So, as a trader, take a trade after a breakout. So here was a breakout, guys, and I would make my take profit from here. It depends. If it was a pumping trade and I was not able to take it, it's okay. I don't die. Then again, it breaks my key level here. I still go back and look in the past. Where was this market resisted? And I take my new profit from here. It has broken my key level. I take my profit from here. Give me a 7 in the chat if you have understood that. I don't chase the market. I only trade once it breaks my key level. If there was a support, a resistance here, it has broken it. I take my profit here. I still look back in the past. I look back in the past. It is using past data to predict future. I look back. If I don't see anything here, then I need to change the time frame. Maybe I go to 1 day. Who can see a key level here? Key level broken. Key level broken. Take profit here. Give me one in the chat if you can see. Key level broken. Take profit here. Give me one in the chat if you can see. Key level broken. Take profit here. Now, I want to emphasize, the bigger the time frame you trade in, the bigger the profit, the bigger the take profit. If you go and pick a coin, but the longer they stay, If I take a profit in the 4-hour time frame, it will not be the same time. We shall leave the same trade if I take my profit in the 1-day time frame. It means my profit will be bigger and my waiting time will be more. It goes the same way if you don't have little capital. Little capital equals more waiting time plus little profit. Give me a 3 in the chat if you understand this. As it happens in technical analysis, that the bigger the time frame, the bigger the profit, the more the waiting time. It happens with little capital. Can people with little capital stop coming in my chat? Why is it I'm getting 0.1? Now you want how much? How much is your capital? It is $30. What can I do? I want it to be like $5. Are you okay? I want it to be like 5, 10. Mr. Julius, you see, I want to be like, I want to be getting like, how much is your capital? 500. Are you okay? Can you leave my chat? Give me freedom of enjoying my air. How much is your capital? You see, Mr. Julius, you see, if I have $2,000, Mr. Julius, is it possible that I could be making 500 per day? Are you okay? Mr. Julius, are you okay? You see, I want to be making 500 per day. Give me one in the chat if I'm clear. Give me one in the chat if I'm clear. I want to come to the end. So today, that was a very important point. Very, very important when it comes to technical analysis. I want to go to point 2. I said 4 ways. I will share 2. Then I think the rest I will share tomorrow. Point number 2. Point number 2, and this one, by the way, is very important. This one is very important. It says, usually, where am I writing very fast? Usually, this is a very important. At the latest, usually at the latest, usually at the latest, take a trade when you see rejection of the zone. Usually at the latest, take a trade when you see rejection at the zone. Now, listen to me. I now have taken more time. The green candle forms. Wait for a red candle or a green candle that will form. It closes above here. Now, that is what we are talking about. The market has retested this point. Wait for this candle to close. Is there a rejection that the market has been rejected to continue in the downside? And this is where now you plan to make your what? Your entry and take your profit at your resistance. If you want to trade faster, I say, if you make your analysis in 1 day, go and look for a trade in 1 hour. This is what we call earlier entry in the market. If you make your analysis in the 4-hour time frame, go and look for, if you want to enter fast, go and look at 30 minutes to make an earlier entry. But I said the other time, it is called top-down analysis. Analyze in 4 hours, look at 1 hour, look at 30 minutes, look at 15 minutes. If you want to trade, go up to 5 minutes, it's okay. The rest of the points, I will start from there tomorrow. But before I go, I want to remind you there is a very nice trade, a very nice coin you can mine. This is not financial advice, but this coin seems it will be released in the 2nd quarter of the year. That around May. We don't want for us to be withdrawing when for you are looking at us with your naked eyes. You have a smartphone. When you mine, you don't lose your hands. Thank you so much, guys, for joining today. And you tap on the link, you register, you download the app. The file code is called Crypto Ambassadors, and you can be able to mine. I'm busy mining that. I'm busy mining that coin, and the steps of mining are simple. What you do, you always tap on start the trade. Okay, you always tap on start, usually green here. Then you keep on mining. They give you a wallet, and you always redeem. Whenever you redeem, and you get your X coins. Okay, the more X coins you have, the more you'll get the X plus coins. And people are busy. I was looking at when you join and you are new, there are certain things you could do to get more coins. When I was looking at their leaderboards, people have been mining these coins for some good time. People have thousands of these coins. I don't know if I could see it here, but people have thousands of these coins. Please tap on the link. Mine, it's a free token. Let me see whether I could see the people. People are having thousands of these coins. I may not have the time to check it now, but I want to wish you a nice day. You always tap on start. The thing keeps on mining more coins for you, and you claim them. They sit here in your wallet, and here they show you that very, very soon they will allow you to withdraw the token. Okay, so they allow you to withdraw the token. They say your accumulated X coin can be redeem X plus when you at 5 milestones achieved. Your milestones increase by by farming the coins. And you can also find that you can increase your speed by shaking your phone. You tap on the shake, you shake your phone, you increase more coins. All right, it's very simple. I believe anybody could do. Have a nice day. It's not financial advice. If you don't wish it, leave it. It's not a big deal. Okay, it's not a big deal, but it is free. All right, okay, guys. Thank you so much for joining today. See you tomorrow. And I wish you the best. Someone is asking, when is the next bull run starting? I think on my Wednesday program, I'll be looking at 10 signs that show the bull run, and also those who demand me how to use different exchanges. I think on Wednesday this week, when I go into those issues of outside royal queue, Wednesday this week, I'll look at, yes, let me write it here before I forget. I'll look at those different aspects of trading. So I'll look at, I'll give you signs that show that the bull run has started. So let me, signs that show the bull run started. I think I'll show you, I'll discuss those signs on Wednesday evening, not now. Okay, so I wish you all the best. This meeting has been recorded. There is something you have not understood. I request you, because of time, to get back the YouTube channel and watch it again. Someone is saying, is telling me, but I've shared. Maybe I post again. I've posted for you.